Okay, welcome everyone. Thank you guys so much for jumping on this event. We promise to keep it brief, but we are excited to share a little bit about our company, how we make money, and a little bit about how we got started. So if you were invited to watch this event tonight, we would love for you to find that chat box. If you're on the app or the website, you should be able to find a chat. And we would love for you to share your name, because I know some of you, it just says what kind of phone you're on. We'd love to know who you are, who invited you, and for a bonus, tell us where you're from. That's how we're going to do the giveaways at the end of the night. So make sure you find that chat box and you give us that info so we know who invited you. Okay, so let's just jump right in. My name is Alyssa Bowman. I am a presidential diamond with It Works Global, and I've been in the business for a little over 6 years now. But just to give you an insight on what my life looked like before this business, I was 22 years old. I was a recent college grad, but I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. So I was working a retail hourly job Monday to Saturday, no benefits, no salary, just hourly. And I was also coaching club volleyball, and I was also using my amazing baking skills to cater and make extra money on the side. I was doing anything I could just to pay the bills and have a little bit extra. And so when I found this company, I'm sure people thought I was crazy because I was already working 6 days a week and 2 or 3 weekends a month with volleyball. But I wanted to try the products. I was the heaviest I had ever been. I was a college athlete, but when I graduated, I continued to eat the same and do everything the same, except for I stopped working out. So it's funny how that happens and you gain weight. So I was really insecure in my body. So when I saw the products, I knew I wanted to try them. When I found out you could also make money while you tried them, I thought that sounds even better. So I jumped in. I knew nothing, guys. I hadn't tried any products. I just saw the opportunity. I knew the company had been around for about 10 years at the time, so I just knew it was legit, did a little research, and honestly just jumped in, winging it. So you guys probably already know more than I even knew when I signed up. So congratulations. I thought it would be something, make a little extra cash, lose some weight, and then go find a normal big girl job as a 23-year-old. And that's not quite what happened. I joined, I got to know the company. I started using the products. I shared with my friends immediately. I knew if I wanted to try them, I would know at least 3 or 4 people that would want to try the products too. So I wasn't going to withhold this information from them. So I started talking about it. And in 7 months, I replaced the income from all of my jobs. Within 10 months, I ended up buying the boutique that I had just been managing. And so as a 23-year-old, I was owning a small business. I had this income on the side. And, you know, I thought that was it. Like, I had always wanted to own a business, but I thought I was going to be like 40 or 50 before I could even afford to do that. And I was doing it as a 23-year-old. So that was awesome. You know, this company let me cross that off my dream board really early on because I hustled. However, I had that store for 3 years. It cost me over $10,000 a month to run. I had employees, I had rent, I had payroll. Nobody cared if I made a penny. The only people that cared were my landlord. He wanted his rent. My vendors wanted their money. My employees wanted their paycheck, but nobody else cared. And I looked up one day and just said, this is not how I want to spend my life. I do not want to stay chained to the store. I was in a long distance relationship. So I made the decision that I was going to sell the store. And the same month I sold my store, I reached the level of presidential diamond, became a top earner, and I've worked from home for the last 3 years. So this company has been an incredible blessing. I know that's a lot of information in a little bit of time, but I've been around for a little bit, so I have a long story. So I'll let Tammy share her story, because even though we have similar journeys, she's got a totally different background. So take it away, Tammy.
All right, and if y'all hear pounding, I'm right above or below my son's room, and I have no idea what's going on up there right now. So I'm apologizing now. It sounds like he's about to come through the ceiling. My name's Tammy Evans, and I am a presidential diamond with It Works also. And like Alyssa, I've been in a little over 6 years. I started a little bit after her. And we aren't on the same team. We don't benefit from each other's income, anything. We're just good friends, and we built a good relationship in this business, which is awesome. When I started, I was a lot older than 22 years old. I was 29. I might have already been 30, 29 or 30, I don't remember, 29 because I'm 35 now, so 29. And I was a single mom to an almost 5-month-old baby boy. And when I started, I had a great career in public relations and marketing, but being a single mom, I had no other income coming in. My situation with being a single mom was a little bit different, so I didn't have any extra income coming in. And so I just wanted to pay for childcare. That's it, $500 to pay for childcare. But y'all, the way I got started, I wasn't looking for a way to earn extra money. This is legit how this conversation went. My best friend said, hey, I think I'm gonna sign up to sell skinny wraps and you need to do it with me. And I said, okay, what's a skinny wrap? And she said, I don't know, a wrap that makes you skinny, but if I'm gonna do it, you have to do it with me. And I just said, all right, sign me up, whatever. And so literally probably the easiest enrollment ever to talk someone into joining this business. And then I went to a training. I didn't even know what a skinny wrap was. I didn't know what network marketing was. I got my kit and I didn't even open it because I, again, didn't know what I was getting into. And I went to a training and I saw this girl that was talking to us and making like $800 a month. And I thought, okay, I know her. She's nothing crazy. If she can make $800, I can make $500 to pay for my monthly childcare because I had a friend watching my son, so I didn't have these outrageous daycare costs. It was at her house, and I was paying her $500 a month. And so I started doing that. I started making $500 a month. Funny story, I don't even know if I should say this. Here's another thing I learned about me is I like no filter, and then when it's live, I kind of get myself in a weird situation. I started selling wraps to everyone I knew, and I was paying her in cash, and she was kind of wondering where I was getting all this cash. So she started asking questions, but that's a whole other story. I started making this $500, and I'm very competitive. I'm a type A personality. And so as soon as I made the $500, I was like, well, I did that, so I could make $1,000. Let's see if I can do it. And I challenged myself, and I did that and started making this income. And somewhere along the way, I remember thinking that there was going to come a day that my 5-month-old baby boy wasn't going to stay 5 months old forever. And he was going to want to play soccer, or he was going to want the nicest shoes, or he was the field trips or camps. And I never wanted to have to be the mom to tell my son no. I mean, as a parent, we tell our kids no when it's not good for them. Like, no, don't stick that quarter in the light socket, right? That's a no. But I never wanted to have to tell him no because we couldn't afford something, because I didn't want him to suffer the consequences for the actions and the decisions that I made in my life that led to me being a single mom. And so from there, I just completely saw this opportunity and took advantage of it and ran with it. And here we are, like Alyssa, 6 years later, we're at the second highest level in the company. We're top 150 income earners in the entire company. And about 2 years ago, I left my public relations and marketing job. Not because I didn't love it. I still loved what I did, but I have a husband now. We got married. He legally adopted my son. Yay, we have another daughter. So that story kind of evolved over time. But we had a conversation that he is very entrepreneurial, and he recognized that me working my full-time job in public relations and marketing was hindering me and holding me back from really exploding in this company. At that moment, you know, that was kind of the crossroads that we met, and he completely encouraged me and said, let's do it and see what happens. And we've never looked back. So that's my little story in a nutshell. I didn't even know what a wrap was, y'all. I don't think I put one on for like 3 months before I got started.
I love it.
I was selling them all for cash.
I love it. Well, I think something I just want to make sure that everyone understands is that any type of person can do this. I mean, we hear all the excuses. We know you're busy. We know that money's tight. We know that you're shy, or that you're not sure if you want to sell things. We know all of that. And all of those same thoughts, well, maybe not being shy. I'm shy, but I don't know if Tammy would say that she's shy. But I'm an introvert. I don't go out of my way to talk to people. Like, this is so far from anything that I could have ever imagined myself doing in a million years. if you would have told 18-year-old me that this was gonna be my job, I would have laughed. But there's something about this company and the environment that we have and the resources that we have and just the leadership that we have that really sets us apart. So anyways, I am going to roll into the company. If you didn't already catch this, the company that we are a part of is It Works Global. We are a global company. We're in over 25 countries, and we have a few more coming. We will be introducing Mexico soon and Korea very soon. So we're continuing to extend, but our company has been around since 2001. They have been debt-free since 2009. So when you see our average income chart or you find out how much Presidential Diamonds make in this company, you get to know that they can afford to pay us that kind of money because they're a debt-free company. So I love that. They encourage people to pay off debt. They don't give us fancy cars. They don't give us electronics. They say, hey, here's cash. Go pay off your debt. It's much easier to sleep in a house that's paid for and drive a car that's paid for and not have that over your head. So we have over 40 products. A lot of people know that we have wraps, but we also have a nutritional line. We have a skincare line. We have amazing coffee, and we're going to give away some samples of that later. But again, we have over 40 products for anyone 18 to 100 years old, male or female, any part of your fitness or health journey, we've got you covered. And when people ask me what sets our company apart and how have I been so successful and how has my success lasted for so long, it's because of our product line and it's because of our company and their leadership. And what I can tell you about our product line is that we promote consumable products. So people use a product, they run out of a product, they reorder a product. They use a product, they reorder. And our customer program, which Tammy's going to talk about in a little bit, but it sets us up to get paid on our customers for life. So, we're not selling lamps. Just looking at something random in my room. We're not selling lamps. How many lamps do people need? Not that many, okay? You're going to hit your lamp max. But with health, wellness, and nutrition products, you're never going to hit that max because they're consumable. You will use them. They will run out. They will need more. So if you're going to put the work into a company, if you're going to put your name on a brand, put it on a brand that's going to not only get you success quickly if you work at it, but it's going to set you up for success long term. That you can get someone hooked on a product that they love, that makes them feel better, that gets them healthier, and you can get paid on it this month and next year and next decade and so on and so forth. So that was super, super important to me. So I hope you guys understand that. Residual income is insane. It means you can put the work in and you can go on vacation and you can still get paid. It means life can happen because life happens to all of us, and you can have to take a step back from work and you can still get a paycheck on the work that you did previously. So that's just a little bit about our company. I could go on and on about how amazing they are, but I know you guys really want to know how we make money. So Tammy's going to give you the breakdown on that.
Oh, it's my favorite part to talk about. But I love what Alyssa said about life happening because of It Works. And we've had these conversations. There were years that I worked hard, and when life happened, I had a really bad second pregnancy, and it took me out like 13 trips to the hospital, on home health, on a medical pump. I got paid some of my highest checks during those months, and I wasn't doing a dang thing because I was just trying to survive. And that's when residual income really kicked in for me, when I really understood the power of it. So let's talk about that. How do we make money? Because that's probably what most of you guys are here for. We make money three main ways. The first is retail sales, or we call it Wrap Cash. We are not an inventory-based company, so we don't keep a lot of products on hand. Usually the only product we have on hand are the things that we use ourselves and take ourselves. I never want to run out of our greens, so I always have that on the shelf. Now, if I had someone that wanted it right then and there and they didn't want to wait for the order, I can sell it off the shelf, but I am not going to have a bunch of stuff sitting around to make that cash. But Wrap Cash is something, you sell a wrap for $25, you get to keep it, okay? Wrap Cash is awesome. It pays for groceries, gas, your nails, If you don't do your nails, maybe your toes, I don't know. So that's one of the ways we make money is cash. Retail sales, it's not a big part of our company or how we get paid, but don't underestimate that, because if you need $100, you can go and sell a box of wraps tomorrow and get $100 cash. And so wrap cash for a lot of people starting out, or like right now we have our keto coffee and we sell samples of that, is huge. So wrap cash is awesome. The second way is through our commissions, which Alyssa kind of talked about. One of the ways that we earn those commissions is through the residual income loyal customers. The commissions is the percentage that we get paid on any loyal customer under us that places an order. So a loyal customer simply agrees to purchase one product a month for 3 months. Like we were talking about, I think it was Cherie over here in the chat that says she has some loyal customers ordering since 2012 and they are still ordering. Here is the joy of that, is she made that sale one time and she is still getting paid every single month on that one-time sale. And so our loyal customers orders, plus any distributors that you have under you, their personal orders, you get paid a percentage of that. The volume, the orders, however you want to say it, and your commissions. And as your team grows, as you get more loyal customers, those commissions just start expanding. And we have, like Alyssa said, 40 plus products. We have what we call some lifestyle products that once you get someone on them, they are going to use them consistently day in and day out forever. Our greens is one of them. Our keto coffee now is one of them. We have an anti-stress supplement that some people cannot live without because they need it day in and day out. Our skincare line, women love their skincare, and if you get them hooked on our skincare, they're going to order it over and over and over, and you're going to get paid on it over and over. And so that's the second way we get paid, is on commissions. And the third way we get paid, are you going to talk about the Emerald in a minute?
Either one. You can talk about.
I'll touch on it and then you could explain it a little more. Okay. So the third way we get paid is through bonuses, which is awesome. We have bonuses that are built into our compensation plan, and then we have additional bonuses that, Alyssa, like we have one right now, might be the thing that some of perk your ears up, our $5,000 bonus that she's going to go into. But we have bonuses built into our compensation plan. One of my favorites is a weekly Fast Start bonus. It's a $100 bonus that you can get weekly. I'm sure a lot of people got them today. If you got a Fast Start bonus, just give us a high five or a number one or something over here in the chat so we can see that these are legit $100 bonuses that people get. And then as you go up in the levels, other bonuses kick in. We have a loyal customer bonus. If you don't want to build a team and you just want to gather loyal customers, people that love our products, if you get 60 of those, you get a $600 loyal customer bonus. And that is built into our compensation plan. We have big bonuses sometimes that come out called good bonuses, get out of debt bonuses. I know Alyssa's earned a pretty penny of those, and my husband and I have earned over $136,000 in bonuses since we started. And this is on top of commissions. And so those are the three main ways we get paid. There's multiple ways to do it, which is awesome because not everyone is going to want to build this business the exact same way, but there are multiple ways to make a very good income. Supplemental income or full-time income through our compensation plans and how we get paid. So, yeah.
Our compensation plan, seriously, there is none like it. I mean, you get paid for multiple different things, like depending on your strengths. I mean, the potential is insane. So, okay. I'm going to talk about how to get started because I know that's usually the next question after what do we do, how do we get paid. So to run through this really quick, most of you already know this, but it's $99 to become a distributor with us. Okay, that's not a fee. You're actually paying for products so that you will have products to start using and content to start posting about if you're choosing to use social media. right now until the end of the month, our distributor kit not only comes with a normal 4 wraps and 4 samples of defining gel, okay, so for over $100 of product already, you're also going to receive our Fit 5 pack for free, which includes another body contouring wrap, another sample bottle of defining gel, which is good for cellulite, firming skin, contouring. It's also going to come with our 2-day cleanse, which is amazing, a super gentle cleanse to get rid of bloat and to help with digestion. And then it's going to come with 5 samples of our greens and 5 samples of our keto coffee. So you're getting about $300 of product for $99 just by getting started. Okay. What I love about our business and getting started is that it truly is risk-free. Okay. We want to see you join and actually take the time to learn and be consistent and get coaching and do all the things that you need to do when you start a business. However, you're not signing a contract when you join us. Okay. So if you decide it's not for you, we're going to be sad and you're going to break our heart when you decide it's not for you. But again, there's no penalty. And that, I feel like that's the one question that people ask me, what if I don't do well? Because I feel like every single person that joins isn't 100% sure they're going to be successful. Like nobody knows that they're going to be the next success story. Nobody joins thinking, I'm going to make $1 million. Here I go. So if it makes you feel better, you're not signing a long-term contract. Okay. Our website is free for 30 days. It comes with marketing materials. You're going to have access to more training than you could probably ever want. You're going to have a mentor in the business, whoever invited you to this, plus multiple other mentors. You're going to get access to private team pages, events like this that you can invite your friends to, conference calls, all for that initial $99. Okay, so that's huge. I did say our website is free for the first 30 days. It's $20 a month after that if you choose to keep it. So what's awesome for us is that we can run a multi-million-dollar business for $20 a month. That is our rent for the business. That's our overhead. Like I told you guys before, it used to cost me $10,000 plus a month just to keep the doors open at my store. So when I found out I could run this business and make 5 figures a month for $20 a month, yes, sign me up every single day. So yeah, I think that answered that part. Something that I forgot to say the other week when we did this. When you get started, we're going to show you how to go out and get your first few customers. And when you sign your first 4 customers, you're going to earn a $100 shopping spree that you can use towards whatever you want. Products, t-shirts, gear, coffee mugs, whatever you want in the It Works world, you'll get a $100 shopping spree. So you can turn around and you can sell that stuff and make cash like Tammy said, or you can continue to use the products and build a testimony, because we know that when you join this business, it's because you want to try the products, but you also want to make money. So you can earn discounted product and all sorts of other things that we won't go into, but that's how you get started. It really is that simple. And it also comes with wholesale pricing for 1 year, no matter what. So no matter what your sales are, no matter what you do with the business, no matter how many times you post, how many messages you send or parties you do, or however you want to build a business, you have wholesale pricing on our entire website for a year, no matter what. So I love it, risk-free, and honestly, that's why I said yes, because I thought worst case scenario, I spend $99 and I get a bunch of products and wholesale pricing for a year. Best case scenario, what if I do have a few friends that want to make money, or what if I do have a few friends that want to try our products? What if I actually do this thing? What if I make $300 a month? What if I make $3,000 a month or $30,000 a month? Like, what if? So right now, like Tammy said, we do have a $5,000 bonus up for grabs that the company just announced. So here's the deal with a $5,000 bonus, because I'm not going to go into the details of how you get it. This is what I want you to know. If you get started and you love it and you're willing to learn and you're willing to go after it and you're willing to kind of just leap in like Tammy and I did and just go for it and share and be excited, and you don't have to know everything and you're just willing to link up with someone and figure this thing out, if team building ends up being a strength of yours, if you enjoy helping other people use these products and make extra money, because I love making other people money. Like, I enjoy making other people money. If you join and that ends up being a strength of yours and you teach other people how to earn shopping sprees, that's what gets you to our Emerald $5,000 bonus. But again, that's a bonus. So go after it because it's there, but you can make life-changing money either way. Like Tammy said, we've both earned over $100,000 in bonuses in this company. Just by being here and working towards that paycheck, we ended up earning some bonuses along the way. So I know that this is a lot of info up front. Okay, it's a lot, but you've pretty much learned everything in about 30 minutes that you need to know to go make $1 million. And like I said before, you probably know like 100% more than I did when I got started. So you're already doing really good. But you will get training. You'll figure out, we'll go through how to earn some of these bonuses and how to qualify for commissions and website info and all of that stuff you will learn. Okay. So my encouragement to you guys tonight would be, if this is something that's is on your brain, or it's been on your brain for a while, or you think you're going to keep thinking about it for the next couple of months, this bonus is going to go away. Some of these perks are going to go away. If you're going to be thinking about it 6 months from now, you might as well go ahead and start now, and you'll be so happy you did 6 months from now when you look back. So Tammy, did you have anything that you wanted to add? I feel like maybe we missed one or two.
Yes, we missed the very last part, and then we're good. So before I move on to the last couple of things, one of the things we've heard is so many people start for $500. They want to pay off a little bit of debt. They want to just have a little bit of breathing room. So over here in the chat, because again, this is where we're picking our winners from, what would you do with $500 extra dollars? Like what does that mean to you? If you sat here today and $500 was thrown into your bank account, what would you do with it? And then those of you that have been in, what did you do with that first $500 that you made? Is that my? Okay, I thought that was like my kids. Okay, I'm all over the place. The last thing that I want to say is the Emerald bonus, like she said, it's a bonus. It's not going to be here forever. When we started, y'all, we didn't have bonuses. We worked for the amazing compensation plan. I don't know about Alyssa, but I had to wait until I went to like the third highest rank in the company before I even got a bonus.
Yeah.
So the bonuses are awesome. But one of the things that love about this company is they are very future forward, and they are not afraid to step out and take some risks and align with current market trends. And so one of the things that we want to talk about is our 40 products. Right now, a big thing in health and wellness and weight loss is the ketogenic diet. And so our company saw that, and they said, okay, we want to be one of those names that comes to people's mind when they are starting this keto diet. So literally, they launched an entire line of keto products fairly quickly. Like from idea, concept to production, it went pretty quick because they saw a need in the market. And then also with that, they are not, when I say, okay, this is going to sound contradictory, but it's not. When it comes to products, they are like, they go after it and they go and get it. Now, we're a global company, but they are smart when they open new countries. They don't just say, okay, we're opening in this country, and then the support is not there and things like that. So we are the company is constantly preparing new markets, new countries, and things for us here. Because they say you build it in your backyard. So here soon we are going to be opening up in Korea and in Mexico. And it's not something that has just slowly gone. They already have the infrastructure in place. They're working out the kinks. And I love that and respect that, because when they do it, they want to do it right. And they don't want to just do it to do it. And so they take the time to make sure that when it happens, it's successful and sustainable. And that comes with being a debt-free company. They don't owe anybody anything. And so when they do something, they do it right. Those are the main things, is that we will continually have new products and new promotions happening, but usually right now, this time of year is when our big promotions come out, because it's a new year, and that's what this Emerald bonus is. And so like Alyssa said, if you're waiting for the next thing, you might be waiting till next January, when you could jump in and start making that extra $500 now and be paying off whatever y'all said you would pay off over here, pay off a car loan, pay for your gas, build your boys their bedrooms. So these are the things that you can start doing now. And then in the process, if you decide you want to like knock this thing out of the park
Love it. Okay, well, please, we're waiting for some people to send us the names for the giveaway winners. We have some helpers on here tonight. But yeah, that's it, guys. It really is simple. Like I said, it's a lot of info up front, but whoever invited you to this will help you answer the rest of your questions, help you get started. You will get added to a team Facebook page for more additional advice, contests, videos, etc. You will never be alone in this business. Like, there will always be someone to help you. We expect for you to have a million questions. You know, the people that become the most successful when they join this business are the people that stay in touch, the people that ask questions. We don't expect you to know everything because we knew nothing. And the way we became successful was learning as much as we could, as quickly as we could, and sharing as much as we could. We didn't go over this tonight, but one thing I really just want to touch on really quick, I promise, because I know we're going over, is you can build this business however you want. Okay, I've built a lot of my business on social media. I was super shy and I was super busy working 60-ish hours a week. I didn't know a lot of people in my town, so I used social media because I knew I could do a lot of it behind the scenes, and I just learned how to be really good at it. I didn't have a crazy following. I didn't have an Instagram account when I started. I just learned because for me that made the most sense. But you can do parties, you can do expos. You might just know a bunch of people. Maybe you're already in the beauty industry. Maybe you're great just word of mouth or face-to-face. You can truly promote the business however you want, and you can build it around your strengths. So just because you see someone doing it one way doesn't mean you have to do it that way. There are people that walk across the stage that are all ages, from all different walks of life, you know, high school dropouts, doctors, nurses, I mean, you name it. If someone wants this business to work, I truly believe that they can go out and make it happen. So thank you guys so much for getting on here. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording, and we will pick a few winners. And then if you guys will please message us your